Hey everybody, welcome back to Riverbend Springs. It is finally harvest time, and I cannot wait to get this brand new combine into the fields. So let's get to it. Before we get started, I want to go into our productions and just make sure that we've got everything turned on that we want to have turned on. So we've got our wheat distribution going. And we've got our straw distribution going. We can go ahead and turn back on our production, and I think the straw accessories are what sell for the most money. So we've still got quite a bit of straw left, and our actual production is full with the accessories, the baskets, and the crates. So I think what I'm going to do is set the accessories at selling. Well, I'll set all these at selling for today. But in the next month, I'll go ahead and shut off the straw baskets and the straw crates and just sell the straw accessories throughout the year. That way I get the most money off of it. And we'll probably use all the straw that we collect, not only this year, but for the next year as well. That way we can have an income coming in throughout the year. I think we're ready to go, so let's get our combine out to the first field. I love the sound of it. The sound is so awesome. Go ahead and unfold everything. And we're going to start with this west side field, just like we always do. Oops, got a little bit of the fence. Come on. Getting around that sign. Get out my way, sign. Make sure our AI worker is set up. And just make sure I've got swath dropping on. Yep. Alright. He's already missing a little bit, but I can go back and get that. And we're off. Brand new harvester. I believe this is our third season of a full harvest of wheat. Keep it rocking and rolling. Gotta come over and get our other tractor ready, Massey 8S. Getting this out, I might as well transfer some more pig food over to the piggies. It seems like it's going extremely slow. I apologize for the break in the video. I had a power outage and lost the clip that showed we had an excess of pig food. We filled up everything in the pig sty and needed a place to put the remaining pig food, so I added a multi-fruit silo just to keep our pig food in. So we put that down and put all the rest of the excess pig food in, and now we're heading over to the field to see how our harvester is getting on. It looks like it's stopped, so that means that it's full. Spent way too much time messing with that pig food. So one of the benefits of having crop destruction turned off is I can drive right up to it over here. Get them emptied out. I'll do is I'll follow him when he makes this next turn. That way he's completely empty to do the rest of the field. Now, our last combine harvester held only about 8,000 liters. This one holds a little over 12,000 liters, so should be able to do. With this field, I was unloading the combine at least 4 times. With this one, should only need to be unloaded 2 or 3 times. Looks like that, going with the larger auger was the right call. So now we'll just wait on the harvester to get full again and empty him out. Harvester made pretty quick work of that field, only needed to unload him twice, and he's just finishing up last little bit here. We'll get that put in the trailer here. Get them moved over to the second field. Get started over there. I think we're getting to the point now where I might want to start upgrading our equipment just a little bit. I think I'm going to want to have a bigger forage wagon for the straw. That way I don't have to make as many trips back and forth. But what I don't know is if I want to go with something So I've got a couple of choices when it comes to the forage wagons. I can either upgrade to the Jumbo Pottinger, which takes 250 horsepower and holds 43,000 liters, which is arguably more, not really that much more than that Fent that I've got. Or I could go with something like this that's unrealistic for 250 horsepower and a cheaper price than the Pottinger, normal forager. This has windrowers built in, so I can do multiple lines of straw at the same time. And I can also adjust the capacity from 50,000 liters to 100,000 liters or 500,000 liters to 1,000,000 liters. Now, if I put the 1,000,000 liters on, I could probably just go and do all of the fields all at once and just have one trip in between all the fields and be done with it. But that's like super unrealistic. And it'll only cost me $150,000. Plus whatever it's going to cost to upgrade the horsepower on our tractor. I think this is the way I want to go, just for the interest of saving time for these videos. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to go. What do I want? I don't want arm collisions. I don't really care about that billboard on the back. Keep it at 1,000,000, that's fine. I don't need a cover. The other issue is I'm going to have to leave this outside. I don't have a building big enough to fit it in. So, that's not a big deal. So we'll go ahead and buy that. And we'll sell our Fent forager. Let's see where our harvester is. Still doing alright. And the other thing is, I might want to look into as long as I'm increasing the horsepower of this tractor. Let's go ahead and do that while we're sitting here. Stick it up here far enough. There we go. Come on, I thought that was far enough. Okay. So right now we're sitting at 225, and I need 250 to run that. So that'll put it up to 86 or 66. I think it's 86. Okay. So that's going to cost me an extra 30,000. So that's not bad. So now we're not going to have a problem hauling anything on the farm with this tractor. But the other thing I might want to look at is increasing our wagon size. So this will go up to 34,000. This Brantner. And I think right now we're sitting at 20. Yeah. So that might not be a bad idea. We also got these power tubes. Should be a lot easier to drive around. And then we got this flagel. That's pretty small though. Krone is the biggest. The Bergman's the biggest, but that only does forage. I think this power tube is the way to go. We'll keep the Michelins on there. Let's see. Yeah, they got a red. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get that. I'll finish up. I'll unload the harvester once and then drop this wagon off, or empty the wagon out, sell it, go get that Brantner, bring it back, and we'll get to using that. Just pulled in with our brand new Brantner power tube. See, it's considerably bigger than that wagon was, but it'll make things a little bit easier. Not as many trips back and forth, and not as many trips back and forth to feed the pigs, because I can almost fit an entire pig feed production of the production produces just as much pig feed as this thing can hold, so it'll be just one trip, one time. I can wait for it to get almost full before I go get the pig feed, so that'll make it a lot easier. Getting ready to empty out the harvester for the first time with the power tube. We'll see how full it gets. I don't even think it's going to get half full. Which means we can pretty much do the entire field without having to cart back and forth. Not even half full, so we'll be able to do probably every field we'll be able to do without carting back and forth more than once or twice. So that'll make that quicker and a little bit nicer. Just finished up that field. Now we're going to move down to For other fields, I think what I'm going to do is go to the top one first. Then we can work our way down. I think I'm going to have to build a road out here. Tab back over to our tractor. I've already brought our new forage wagon over. So we don't have to go get that whenever we're done with the fields here. So loaded. There's another entrance to those fields up here. Those trees. Oh, there's this one. I think there's one up on the main road. Top, I think. This will be nothing to clear out. Build the road along the side. Yeah, there is a road up here. It's just on the other side of that other large field that we might look into buying. Actually, we've got a decent amount of money still. It's 184. And it looks like it's already plowed. Now, why not? Go ahead and buy it while it's cleared and plowed and put some more wheat on it. So now we'll have, connect these 3 fields. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 large fields that we can put wheat into. That should last us the whole year. I did still have to turn off the production before harvest time because it was getting too low on the wheat front. But maybe this next large field will prevent us from having to do that. Awesome. Finishing up this last little bit on the first field. We'll drop off what it's got left. Started on the second to last field. I can't wait to plow these fields together. This is going to be a nice big field. And he's off. Get finished with the second to last field here. And we'll get this guy unloaded. Move over to our last field. Oops. Brand new combine. Already putting scratches on it. That's why I can't have anything nice. Alright. Let's get started on this last field. And we're done with the harvest. Come on, man. Making our last pass at harvest season. And we're done. Look at that. And this new combine made real short work of all these fields. The new power tube trailer allowed us to not have to drive back and forth quite a bit. All in all, pretty good harvest season. We'll go ahead and get our combine cleaned up and put away. Then we'll get our power tube cleaned up and put away. I think this is where we'll end. What is this, part 8? Can't believe we're on 8 already. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end part 8. Hope you enjoyed having some fun with me. Enjoyed the new equipment. I surely did. It was a lot of fun. So I'll get this stuff all cleaned up and put away. In the next episode, we'll finish up our straw harvest, get that done and over with, and then we'll start with our subsoil and plowing and planting for our 4th season of full wheat harvest. So if you like what I'm doing, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I do come out with new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.